Coming up next, though, Chad Kagi. He's got himself an X Games VERT gold medal from 2006. He'd like to change up the standings here in Barcelona.
Rolls straight into a flare that's butter smooth. Maintaining his height.
As I say, one thing to note here, the height factor compared to what we've seen out of the previous guys. And look at what he landed on that.
Landing perfectly smooth. That was so dialed.
You see where the back tire was? It was right on the sticker tape. It doesn't get any better than that landing on that trick.
Right into a flare. This is a banger run right here. So solid, throwing down tricks on every wall. Chad has to be happy with that run. That was amazing.
So we saw a brand new trick out of Michael there. What is this? Where we talked about Chad Kagi having something new. Does he bring this to the party now, Kevin?
I'm so excited. Let's see if Chad can nail it. Perfect, smooth flare. Yeah, the huge Superman seat grab, Chad Kagi style, flare tail whip.
It's amazing to me how he gets so far off the bike and then he fires that up with, or follows that up with a flare whip coming out of that and still maintains his speed. That is a front flip flare.
Front flip flare, straight into a regular flare, straight into a tuck no-hander. Oh my Lord! Ladies and gentlemen, Chad Kagi. So look at the mistakes you're making.
Well, let's talk about Chad right now. Look at this, he rolls right down. He blows it. That is a flare double tail whip, and he rolled right into his first trick.
He gets his speed back. He's got his run going.
Is he going to get this run? Yes! Front flip flare, good flip. How did he not hang the tire on that? How in the world did he not hang his front
I
wheel
cannot
over?
believe this. That is Chad Kagi's third amazing run. Rolls in straight to a flare double tail whip. That just does not happen.
A standing ovation. This is one of the guys we talked about at the top of the show, Vince Byron, on course.
Vince Byron rolling in, keeping some big height with a big no-hander. Double tail whip landing so nice. That is such a tough trick. Oh my God, I don't know what to say.
And he doesn't know it.
No-handed 540 out of it. Opposite.
What is going on with Vince Byron here? This is a huge run. What a run, Vince Byron. Pick your highlight reel from that one. Did you see how high he landed? How smooth he was on that double tail whip? Here we go once again with Vince Byron, who's only a couple tenths of a point behind Jamie Bestwick right now.
And Vince still has some tricks he hasn't done yet in his big bag of difficult tricks. Right there, the double tail landed perfectly smooth.
Wow, that's hard. The opposite bar spin to look back.
The corner.
Coming out of an opposite double variation, and he fires that off. That's an
Right
opposite
to opposite flare. Bar spin.
Building up
set
the
up
speed.
for it. Superman seat grab 540. A Vince Byron original. Nobody else doing that trick on the vert ramp except Vince Byron. 540 Superman seat grab.
Vince Byron, though, not too far behind him. We still have yet to see that 540 double tail whip out of Vince. Will he throw it here, Kevin?
We sure hope so. Starting off with a big, strong run, going nice and high, keeping his height. The double tail landing so smooth right at the top of the ramp.
It's wild how he catches that with the pedals. Yeah! Really, it's so
smooth. No-handed 540 in the corner, right to an opposite flare.
Bar spin. Here it comes. Couple of setup errors. See if he can get this one around.
Kind of looking like a double flare.
So is he trying the double flare? I mean, you would know. You know a little something about the double flare.
Seeing as how I'm the only one who's ever done it.
I believe he got you a gold medal when you did do it.
Yes, you did. Here we go.
You talked
second and third run. I'm so excited to be watching this.
You talked about what it was going to take to push these guys, and we've just seen it right there out of Vince Byron. Rolling in right now, though, we've got Simon Tabron.
Spreading his wings with a giant no-hander. Simon, look at him, well over 10 feet.
That had to be the highest.
Huge 540, lands perfectly smooth.
That's one of the things he's known for, is those smooth, high-rotating 540s. There's a triple combo move there. The alley-oop, no-handed 540. Alley-oop means you're drifting the opposite direction. You're turning it,
900 landed perfectly smooth, straight into a flare. Now the 900's legit. Is one happy athlete right there. Simon Tabron throwing down an amazing run. But we'll see what he has for his third run.
He still has that 540 double tail whip that we have yet to see, but on the ramp right now, this is Simon Tabron.
One-handed invert up on 11 feet. And again, boosting.
I thought he was going to over-rotate that. How did he slow down that spin?
He spun so fast and landed so smooth.
And just look at how smooth, look at how fluid he is. Everything looks effortless.
Look at that. Land the 900 again.
To the top of the run, that one-handed 540, he took off spinning so fast. I thought for sure he was over-rotating. What a great backdrop here at the Sweet Municipal Diving Center. But we're back in the competition with Simon Tabron sitting in the bronze medal position as of right now.
Massive, like 12-foot air joint, huge. No-handed 540 landing so smooth.
He called front and back tire on that.
Alley-oop invert 540. Right into the no-hander.
Still keeps it going even when they're hanging.
That looked like a can look back. 540. He's been with such a solid run.
Ever since the first run, the look on his face at the end of round one, he was so fired up, and his riding has shown that here in these last two rounds. Let's see what Jamie puts down.
Coming in with tons of speed, right into a look-down flare.
Jamie Bestwick original unleashed that one on us all the way back in 2000 when he took home his first ever BMX VERT X Games gold medal.
With a flare whip, but Jamie Bestwick original. It's actually a flare down whip.
Yeah, like giving him, the height factor, and watch how smooth and how fluid he is in the ramp. And a massive alley-oop 540.
Landing right at the top of the ramp. That was like a seat grab one. Yeah.
It was like a seat grab back. 540. Wow, I've never seen him do that before. Right now, he is still the top guy here at the end of round two. His first run score is a 90.66. What is Jamie throwing in the mix to build on that score?
As usual, Jamie comes in, maintains his height, boosting this ramp with big flare down whip.
Hung up a little bit coming out of that, but again, for a hang-up, that was a pretty great recovery. There's that alley-oop 540 we saw in run number one, traveling a good clip of distance across the ramp.
Oh, the opposite turn down flare to the fast plant flare, Jamie Bestwick original.
And the fast plant flare was opposite for him as well. As you mentioned, that is a Jamie Bestwick original. And you see Travis Pastrana looked a little perplexed, as if to say, how does he continue to do these amazing things? And he's done it again. This is 8 in a row. He is the only guy in that category when it comes to the X Games. And that doesn't matter if it's summer or winter. He's the only athlete to take 8 gold medals in a row in his discipline.
Jamie Bestwick out here for a flare, but he definitely did not walk through this easily. He had the pressure on. A lot of big tricks went down on this VERT ramp today. Fast plant flare.
And even though it's a
Take
corner,
right the turn down.
technical
I haven't
tricks.
seen that in a long time. Give it up. Jamie Bestwick, 8-time gold medalist. Once again, the heavyweight champ retains his title.